And here we are back with our ip and ig families. Ip and ig. So when we're learning our word families, this is really going to help us to be better readers. So some of these pictures should look familiar to you. Ooh, let's do a close zoom in here. So if you notice, here are the papers that Miss Kristen numbered for us. Number 25. So here we go. Let me get it in the screen for you. I'm noticing my screen sometimes looks different than the screen that records. So that's a little bit interesting. So I want to make sure that you guys get the whole picture here. So let's look at this picture. You guys remember what this is? Dig. Dig. Lip. They're pointing right to her lip. How about this one? Remember this one? I had trouble with that first. That girl is like rubbing her tummy like yum because there's a bowl with some dip. Dip. This was called a, this piece of machinery is called a rig. Rig. Remember when we talk about that guy right here? He is big. Big. And what is he doing with his coat? Zip. Have you guys been practicing zipping your coat to go outside to play in the snow? Ooh, I cannot wait to hear about that. So this, let me zoom out again, is a cutting paper. Therefore, you are going to first, let me come up here. First, number one, okay, look at me for just a second here. You are going to put your name on your paper. Number one thing. Number two, cut. You're going to cut this off, right? Mrs. Pauline's going to do it really fast. You should not be doing this with me right now. I'm just going to give you the directions. But, you know, Mrs. Pauline has practiced so much, so I'm a pretty fast cutter. Number two, you're going to cut. You're going to get all of these pieces cut out, actually. You're going to make sure there are no dogs, no little people around you to take your pieces. I'm going to cut all of them apart. Okay? And you are going to figure out where they go. Do you know what the third step is? Name, cut, glue. You're going to glue them on. Now, what this is telling you on your paper is that on this side, only on this side, this is where the ip family lives. Okay? So, over here is the ip family. Over here is the ig family. Listen to me. Ig. So when I say this word, dig, dig, does it sound like ip at the end or ig? Ip or ig? I hope my glue didn't dry out. That's what I do hope. Okay. Should be saying ig, dig. So I'm going to get him glued onto that ig family. Once all of your pieces are glued on, all 6 of them, you are going to then write. So you actually have 4 jobs. Look at me on your screen now. Look at my face. Stop looking at the paper for a minute. You actually have 4 jobs. So your name, cut, glue. Number 4, write. So now we're going to write, but you are going to wait to write until you have all your pieces done. So I'm going to write this one on here. What is he doing? Dig. Let me get that arrow out of the way. Dig. Now they wrote these words down here to help you spell, to help you know how to spell them the right way. So if you're not sure, d, I, g, d, I, g. Do you hear me saying it? 3 sounds. We're going to write 3 letters. If you're not sure how to spell it, you're going to use this part to help you. I know it starts like d. D. And if this is not helping you, then you can get out your alphabet chart. Mrs. Pauline has to find hers. You can get this out. Look at me on the screen again. This can also help you if you're having trouble. Now I know the D. I know how to write it so that it's not backwards. Watch me right here. See my pencil? I'm going to make sure that I do like this. When I make a D, I say to myself, C, D, and I make my C and then my line for the D. And then I know it's not a backwards letter. I didn't accidentally make a B, because sometimes I know we do that. Dig, d, ig. And now I'm going right. It's the ig family. So I know there's going to be I, G is going to come next. That's how you're going to do this whole paper. So you're going to get everything cut out first. And it's going to look amazing when it is done. I am sure of that. Sound good? I hope so. Since you can't ask me any questions. So I hope you understand IP, IG families and you're getting very good at them. And I will see you again soon. Bye.